Well, I got the flywheel made for the number 1. It's pinned, and I found out from Stuart that they didn't forge one, so you have to pin them if you get the kit. And so I got this pinned at my machinist shop, and then I made a pulley myself here on the new wheel on the outside, which is a lathe wheel, and it has a handle, so it's easier to start now. And this has a pulley on there, a pulley drive, which will be attached to this, which is an alternator. It's a 35 amp alternator. Gonna have to get up to 80 or 100 psi probably for sure, but this will output to charge batteries. So we're gonna mount this. I'm not sure if the Cirrus will turn this. Probably have to get a smaller dynamo for the Cirrus, but I also have a wheel cut for the Cirrus. Very nice little pulley wheel here, brass, and that is to go on the Cirrus 3/8 shaft. So that will be able to generate electricity with the alternator as well. So anyways, let's start this up. We're up at 60 psi. This is a record, I think. Make sure we start cranking it right away, because if we don't and it stops, the hose will blow off. So here we go. And what did I say about the hose? I missed it. We're going to set it at top dead center just before it fires. Ow. And hopefully it will start here. There we go. 50 psi. Smoothed it out quite a bit with that new crankshaft. A little bit of a wobble on the old lathe wheel, but wouldn't want to get hit by that. There you go. It's not that bad, but it would hurt if it hit you in the head for sure. Or it hit the cat. I have to be careful with the cat. Put a load on it. PSI. Still have to work on the connecting arm pin. There's about a 3 thou slop in there. I'm going to shut off the steam here. I've oiled it up via the steam feed tube, so that's what we have, some oil coming down from the piston here. I have a silicone gland packing in there. I took a large silicone O-ring, cut it to the diameter of the rod, then packed that into the gland, and that is completely sealing now. And I got rid of the old graphited yarn that was there. Such thin stuff they sell these days. So this is a much better solution, is to cut a nice thick O-ring in silicone and put that in. I also have some Teflon in there as well, acting as a gland packing just above the silicone O-ring, so that stops a bit of the pressure. It's running a bit slower than when I first got it, even though the machine's been refined and fixed, because I put both piston rings in now. I got an extra ring from Stuart, so I have 2 piston rings running now. It does run really well on one piston ring, but I'm not sure if I'm getting the full power of the stroke with that. So we're getting up to 30 psi now. My stainless steel rocket stove boiler over there is powering today's adventure on the propane camping stove in the living room here. Whoa. Don't want to lose the camera, sorry. So let's start this up again. Move the camera back a bit. More of my mess. Here we go. Much easier than turning the wheel, that's for sure. So it likes 50 psi, I think. You can hear that pin, that's for sure. There's my tea, so have a good day, guys. We'll get the Cirrus hooked up to the alternator soon enough.